What's going on, everybody? This is Matt from the Hair Transplant channel here, and in this video I'm gonna talk about how far can you bring your hairline with your hair transplant, so you can kind of make that forehead look smaller and shorter, right? Because what we want to achieve, it's not just the good density with your hair transplant, we want to kind of help to create that facial symmetry that way. This 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 ratio balanced within our whole face, right? If somebody has like a really short skin, then this part of his face is like that short, you know, and the part when the forehead is like that big, right? We don't want to have that, right? I suppose. If you have a consultation with your surgeon, for example, in my clinic, first of all, they will have you do that, right, before your hair transplant, right? You'll just wrinkle your forehead like this, so they will see how your forehead is wrinkling, all your wrinkles, right? That way they will know, okay, his forehead starts to move here a lot, and this is more or less stable. So yeah, the stable part, which is not moving, the skin, when you're wrinkling your forehead, that's the part where the grafts can be planted without any problem. Grafts can be placed everywhere on the body, you know, and they will start growing, but they don't want to place it too low, because if you move your hair, your forehead, right, this is all muscles here, yeah, and if this moves together with your forehead muscles, your facial muscles, it just don't look good. It's not natural, you know. Your hairline, imagine that this is stable and there is a little short stripe of hair which would be like more like in movement, right, like moving. This is not good, right? This is not good, and it just doesn't look natural. The second thing why it doesn't look natural is that if they plant the grafts here, maybe even here, if I would go 1 centimeter lower, it's too much already, right? What can happen that the grafts will start sprinkling once they start growing after hair transplant. They will sprinkle in various directions. You cannot really control how they sprinkle, because this skin underneath is very flexible, right? It's not so stable, right? And you cannot really control how or even foresee how the grafts will start growing out of here, right? So it can happen that some grafts will go straight up, some will go like this, some will go like this, right? So you don't want to go too low, you know. I actually did contact my clinic once more regarding the lowering my hairline even more, and what they told me, that there would be a slight possibility to lower my hairline, especially the temples here. It would be possible to go 1 centimeter more here, 1 centimeter more here, and the overall frontal hairline would be possible to lower for another 1/2 centimeter, right? Another 1/2 centimeter, but not more than that, guys, not more than that for me. So see that? It's already very tight here. It's very tight. Even here, it's wrinkling right here. Yeah, so here, this is what I have, you know. So like maybe if I have enough of my donor supply by the second hair transplant, which I'm gonna do, by the way, probably this year, I will maybe recreate a little bit of these areas here to make it even more symmetrical, like here. And yeah, that's the thing, right? So you don't want to have it too unnatural. So if you are like me, that you have a naturally high forehead, it's gonna be really tricky how to put it as low as possible while preserving this natural look after the hair starts growing, right? So this is be aware of it, guys. Please be aware of it, and don't go too far with your hairline. I know you want to have this like short, like low hairline, but it's not always possible, right? This channel is all about helping you. I don't want to make you some dumb mistakes with your hair transplant, because you are paying for that and then you won't be satisfied.